Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about that badass Godzilla versus Kong trailer. And yes, it was badass. There was no other way for me to start off without saying that. I could have held it in a little bit, but I wanted to just unleash it right now. Wow, what an awesome trailer to be released on Sunday. I watched this movie. I watched this trailer, and I'm like, this is my second most anticipated movie, and the trailer hyped me up as if I wasn't hyped up enough of seeing the two most iconic movie monsters, giant movie monsters in history, go at it. Now, there are some things in the trailer that had me a little worried. The human characters always have me a little worried in these type of movies because whenever we go to these giant monster movies, Godzilla or Kong, the human characters are probably the least interesting parts. I would say maybe the Kong movies had better human characters than the Godzilla movies had. Whether it's the Peter Jackson King Kong movie back in 2006, I thought that had some good characters in there, as well as the Kong movie that's connected to this one, Kong Skull Island. I had a good time with that movie. That's probably my favorite movie of the film so far. I'm hoping this movie will be fun like that one was, but with some cool badass moments as well. We'll see. So the human characters, there's some returning ones and some new ones, right? I'm curious on how the whole angle with the little girl being connected to Kong in some way, how that's going to play out. That has me a little worried. I'm going to be honest. But we'll see. The Godzilla versus Kong stuff is the stuff we really wanted. So as we see how Kong gets an idea on how Kong gets off the island, we see the first confrontation with Godzilla going towards the boat that Kong is on, and what happens? Godzilla goes underwater. Kong is like looking in the water, and then all of a sudden Godzilla pops up, and that's probably where they're gonna have their first confrontation together. Maybe they've had confrontation in the past, or at least the trailer alludes to that. I am very excited to see how this is all going to play out. Obviously, it's going to be a paint by numbers thing, so we have more or less an idea of how it's going to play out. But come on, how can you not be excited to see the two most iconic giant monsters going at it? Who cares about how predictable the movie might be? That's not the point of this movie. The point of this movie is to have a good time. So that's how I'm going into this. Now, some people are making up a good argument. How is Godzilla the enemy all of a sudden when in the last two movies, he was already established as a hero for the people? He was the one that's maintaining order and the one that's making sure the monsters don't cross the line at hurting others. I have a theory on that there's going to be a larger threat, and some people have already been pointing out, if you look very carefully at the beginning of this trailer, there is a shot that looks like we could see Mecha Godzilla there. So Mecha Godzilla was something that I think should be in play. I also thought the return of what was the three-headed monster called in the last Godzilla movie? I forgot what the character was called now. The creature was called, but I thought that creature could have returned somehow, or Mecha Godzilla, which I thought Mega Godzilla would make the most sense. Having the two nature beasts going against this machine that's most likely going to be created by man. If maybe that organization from the last Godzilla movie, since we know they're around. There are some lines hinting that something is affecting Godzilla. In the movie, Kyle Chandler's character from the last Godzilla movie says something to the extent of, Godzilla is out there hurting people, and I want to know why. And then we see a shot of Millie Bobby Brown. Her character returns, and she's the daughter of Kyle Chandler's character. They both return, and she says there's something provoking him and we're not seeing it. So obviously that's the indication that something's bothering Kong, and something's turning these two creatures against each other. Maybe Godzilla's going mad and Kong is the only one that could stop him or put him back under control or something. I don't know. But we do know there's going to be a moment. They said there's going to be a clear winner in this movie. There is going to be a big battle. One of them are going to lose and the other one's going to win. But then obviously the other one's gonna realize that, oh shit, I need help. I can't take on this Mecha Godzilla by myself. That's where I think. I think if I had to guess right now, I think Kong is gonna lose. I'm gonna say this. I think he's gonna put up a really good fight, but I think Kong is gonna lose the fight. Maybe not the first fight. The first fight is going to be a draw, and then they're going to have a second fight, which looks like in the trailer they're going to have another fight in the city. That fight, I think Kong is going to lose. And then Godzilla is going to have to fight Mechagodzilla by himself, which is too powerful for him. And that's where Kong they'll have to try to bring Kong back in order to help Godzilla defeat the robot. We'll see. Maybe I could be completely wrong. Maybe it could be the other way around. Kong demolishes Godzilla, and then he has to fight Mechagodzilla, which, almost kills Kong until Godzilla has to recharge and help out Kong. So it could go any other way. Who knows? Maybe Godzilla will see someone made a funny joke that maybe the word Mothra, because Mothra was in the previous Godzilla, someone will say Mothra, and Godzilla will be like, "Why did you say that name?" And Kong will be like, "I don't know. Get out of here. Get a life. Let's just team up and kick ass." So maybe they can eat bananas together. I don't know. Look, as if I couldn't be way excited for this movie anymore. This trailer looked fantastic, and that's all I'm gonna just be raving about. So tell me what you guys think. Did you really enjoy this trailer that they released for Godzilla versus Kong? Were you hoping for something better? I don't know how you could have gotten anything better. This is exactly what we were expecting, but the imagery looked fantastic, and I can't wait for it. So with that being said, I just hope the human characters are a little bit more interesting this time. It was only really the first Godzilla movie that I think with Aaron Taylor Johnson, because Bryan Cranston was a great character in that movie and they killed him off in like the first 40 minutes. And then the rest of the movie we had to get stuck with Aaron Taylor Johnson, who he is a great actor, but in that movie he wasn't playing an interesting character. I'll say that. And Kong, I thought, had great characters. I thought they were fun characters to be around. Even Samuel Jackson as the over-the-top villain was great. The second Godzilla movie, I thought Kyle Chandler and Millie Bobby Brown and were cool. But other than that, the characters were... Oh, and Ken Watanabe, I thought his character was cool from the two movies. But other than that, most of the characters were pretty forgettable. So let's hope this one... I think it's Rebecca Hall. She's in this movie. She's great. I saw her in another movie recently, Professor Marsden and the Wonder Woman. She was great in that movie too. So I think she's a great actress. It's just, will they give her a nice part to play? Let's just put it that way. But Godzilla and Kong are the two most important things in this movie, so that's all that really matters. As long as they get them right, that's all we really care about. So with that being said, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to this channel, and until next time, take care.